Hello and welcome. In this video, we're going to take a look at how to set up a Kami external tool assignment in Canvas. So Kami is a program that will allow students to annotate on PDFs, as well as change PDFs into OCR so that they can be read by a screen reader. So let's look at how to set up those assignments right now. The first thing we're going to do is click on the modules link, because we're going to put that assignment in our week 1 module. And we're going to wait just a second till the page completes loading, otherwise it just doesn't operate as well for us, and we've got a spinning wheel going, and I will just keep saying words until there we go. What you're really looking for is these check marks to come in. So now let's go ahead and click on the plus sign, and that'll load up there, and I click new assignment, and this one is going to be a Kami external tool assignment. Okay, far out. Now let's go ahead and add that item. And Canvas always drops those new assignments at the very bottom of the module. So let's say this is going to be an assignment for Wednesday. So I'm going to click and drag this thing up and put it right below our Google Doc external tool assignment. Right above it. Let's move that. And now I'm going to go ahead and click the title of the assignment, and then click edit, and then I am going to, when this loads up, we'll just give quick directions for what the students should do. Please complete the math paper, I don't know. And then we're going to scroll down. Let's give this a point total value, just making stuff up at this point. And now we're going to change the submission type from no submission to external tool. And then we click find, and please pay attention and notice that there's 2 sliders here. So if you're not seeing what you're looking for, you've got to slide both of them. And we're looking for Kami Google Drive assignment. Nice. So you can use any PDF for this as long as the PDF lives in your Google Drive. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. And it's just taking a second to load up here, but hopefully sooner than later, we're going to have access to our drive here, and I can search for a file that I want to use. Oh my goodness, here we go. Okay, so let's go ahead and click in our Kami folder. It's very, very helpful to know the name of what it is you're looking for, but I think I've set this up for demo training. Aha, here we go. So here's the PDF of the math homework that I'm going to want to share. It's probably way easier to just search for stuff up here. So if you know the name of what you're looking for, that's kind of nice. But you can just click it once and click select, or double click it, same thing. And what this is going to do now is basically it's like making a copy of that PDF for all of the students in the class. So now I just click select, and notice that it's got a URL in that text box there. We can allow unlimited attempts. We're going to assign this to everyone. I'm not going to mess around with due dates right now. And then we're just going to click save and publish. And now that Kami assignment is all set for our students, but I also want to show you exactly what this will look like on the student end of things. So we're going to switch over to student view right about now. Okay, so here we are in the student view, and what we're going to do as the student to access this is to scroll down to this week's activities, and then we'll scroll through the module until we find that Kami external tool assignment, and hey, there it is. So we're going to click on that. And then the first time your students do this, they might instead of seeing the worksheet itself, see a little like sign in with Google button. But once they click on that, it'll load up, and then they'll be able to see the page. So from here, students are able to actually annotate this document using Kami. And so, if I take a look at this math paper, and I mean, you can see my lines. I've kind of played around with this here a little bit already, but it says draw a line to match the like shapes, write the name of the shape, and you can see that lines have been drawn to connect these, and we can do drawing, and we can connect like shapes or whatever, and then if we want to type in what these things are, And honestly, this math paper is a little bit confusing to me because I'm not entirely sure which shape name we're supposed to write in here. I mean, is this where the sphere goes or is this where the cube goes? Lord only knows. But hey, let's go ahead and put that sphere there and just assume that's probably correct. And after we've entered the text and finished drawing all the lines, the students are going to come up here and click submit. And then we're going to submit that assignment, and it's going to save it to their Google Drive, and it should also be connecting it into Canvas. And in just a moment, we're going to switch back over to the teacher view so you can see how to grade this in SpeedGrader right about. Okay, now we're back in our teacher view, and we're going to want to see the work that our students did in that Kami external tool assignment. So in order to grade that thing, I'm going to click on the modules link. And when the modules load up, and we can have moments of spinny wheeling, and we just have to do our best to be patient and hold it together because we all know that we just want to grade this thing and we're waiting for a wheel to spin. But it'll be okay. We're there. So now I'm going to scroll down and look for that Kami external tool assignment. And hey, there it is. So now I click on that, and I want to see the work that my students have done. So I'm going to click on SpeedGrader, and it'll take a few seconds to load, but once it does, I'm going to be able to see student 04's work. So let's just wait for this sucker to load up, and then we're almost there, and it's spinning, but we're going to see the assignment turned in here in just a second, and it's still kind of loading up for us, but it's going to get there. And hey, look, we see where the student wrote that the answer was the sphere. We can scroll down and see that they may have connected the like shapes, and so we can give the student a grade. I mean, we also see that they didn't necessarily complete everything, but you know, whatever, we're feeling generous today. You can add a comment, you can add a video comment or an audio comment, and when you're all done with this, you can click submit, and the students are going to be able to see the grade that they scored on their math paper. So that is how you do a Kami external tool assignment from beginning to end. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.